Hey guys, what's going on? My name is the Stoked Pig, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a video. And first of all, let me just say, Christian, thank you so much for this opportunity, my dude. It means a ton that you would let me post to your channel. I really appreciate it. And because of this, let us dominate that like button with 150 likes, because if we don't, I am going to put my cat on the black market. And if you're wondering, his name is Mr. Fluffles. Don't let Mr. Fluffles be on the black market. Also, I would really appreciate it if you guys would check out my channel. There will be a link in the top of the description. I post all kinds of different videos, life stories included in that, and then also a bunch of different Let's Plays of video games and stuff like that. But without further ado, let's get into today's story. So this took place my freshman year of high school. Well, right after my freshman year of high school, so technically I guess I was a sophomore, but this happened July 4th, right after I was out of my freshman year. So I was basically like 15 or 16, somewhere around that age. I live in a really small town, actually live in the same town Christian used to live before he moved to a new town, but I basically live in the same town that he used to live, and basically it's a really small town, and we would walk pretty much everywhere we went. If we weren't on bikes, we were walking, and pretty much anything we wanted to get to was in walking distance. And because of this, we would walk around at night, we would walk around during the day, just any time of day. And because it's such a small town, we weren't really scared of like people with guns or knives or like trying to steal anything from us. Like, people literally leave their cars unlocked, leave their door or their house unlocked a lot of the time. Like, it is a very safe place to live because there are hardly any people and you pretty much know everyone. Basically what I'm trying to say is that it was really safe, so it was fine if we walked around a little bit later at night. Alright, so let's jump to 4th of July. 4th of July is a pretty fun day. A lot of my friends would like go to Wyoming and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys know of any of like the states that sell illegal fireworks or something. I don't know. I would have a friend that would always go to Wyoming and get like a ton of the like firecrackers and bottle rockets and Roman candles and all that kind of stuff you're not supposed to have. So this particular year we decided to go ahead and head to the basketball courts, which are literally like a 3 or 4 minute walk from my house, and all of my friends lived right next to me too because it was such a small place. So we'd all group up at my friend's house that had all the fireworks, and it was probably like a 2-minute walk from his house to get to the pool, which is where the basketball courts were. And at first we had a basketball and we were shooting some hoops at the basketball courts, and we also had like a can and some of the like illegal fireworks. We mostly had firecrackers. I think we had a couple bottle rockets, but basically we were just kind of having fun, messing around. There were like 5 of us or so, which was a little bit more than usual. Usually we had like 3 or 4 people, and I think we at least had 5. It might have been 6 people, and this was around 6 or 7 o'clock, so basically pretty much before the sun went down. It was pretty much still light outside, and we were just messing around having a good time. Me and my 2 other friends, the one that got the fireworks and the other one, we'll call the one that got the fireworks George, and we'll call the one that I'm going to be talking about his house, the other one that I usually hang out with, we will call him Philip. We always went back to his house because he actually had a basketball hoop at his house, and he had like a really big driveway and a nice yard and stuff like that. He had the nicest house out of all of us. So we'd often go over to his house. A lot of the times we would end up there and then kind of split off to everyone's houses after that when we were done hanging out. But since it was 4th of July, we decided to kind of hang out a little bit longer than we probably should have, and that's where we went wrong. So we were just walking around, and actually behind the pool, I've told about this on my channel, I don't know if Christian has, but behind the pool is the golf course, and we would a lot of the time walk on the golf course to get to Philip's house because that was like the quickest way to get to his house and the quickest way to get to any of our houses. But instead of just walking straight to Philip's house, we were just kind of roaming around, and like I said, we had some firecrackers. People were like throwing them a little bit, just kind of having fun. So it was probably around 9 or so at this point. It was pretty dark, and we noticed this car like speeding up the road, and a bunch of like higher or like older high school kids were in the car just laughing, and they were flying up the road, like the main road, not the road that Philip's house was on, but Philip's house is like off of the main road, if that makes sense. We were just kind of spectating that car that was driving around, and I think you might know where this is going, but we were just like, okay, let's head back to Philip's house and hang out there for a little bit. We're actually walking up the road because we ended up going past Philip's house, so we're coming like back up towards the pool, and his house is before the pool. So we get to his house, and we are literally walking right outside of his house on his street. Like, his yard is literally like 10 or 12 feet in front of us, and then this car is coming up the road the other way, and his house was like right towards the corner where you turn back to get to the main road, and this car was coming around that curve as we were basically getting to the yard. They slow down. They were first going really fast around the curve, and then when they saw us, they slowed down and literally started launching, I think, Roman candles, bottle rockets. They were just like, they had so many fireworks and like 3 dudes, like everyone that wasn't driving was shooting them out the windows and stuff, and literally like hit all of us. I don't think any of us didn't get hit with a firework. They didn't really even do anything to cause this. They were just being jerks and were launching fireworks at us, and we pretty much all got hit. And if you've never been hit by a firework, it doesn't feel good. It definitely hurt, and it was nothing I've ever experienced before. It hurt, and it was like, I don't even know, man. I was afraid I was gonna catch on fire and die. And this Philip's dad, though, is the best part of this whole story. So he comes out. So he's actually a teacher, and we all had him as a teacher at one point in our schooling. And so we always thought of him as a teacher and like a really nice guy. He was always really nice to us, and Philip was really nice too. Just their whole family was really nice. But when Philip's dad came out, he just started cursing and cussing, whatever you want to call it, just absolutely yelling at the top of his lungs at these guys. And the driver actually got out and started freaking trying to hit Philip's dad, like literally punch Philip's dad. And Philip's dad, being a teacher, we thought he would just kind of like push him off or just something, but no, dude, he literally just freaking lays this dude out, like literally just not like knocks him out, because he literally like got in his car right after this happened, but he hits him and the dude just falls flat on the ground. I've never seen anything like that happen, and we were just like, what just happened? And all the kids that were like out the windows shooting fireworks get in the freaking thing, roll their windows up, and the driver like rushes to try to get in the car, and they just peel away, and we are all just sitting there in shock of what just went down. And literally Philip's dad didn't say a word to us, and he just went back inside like nothing happened, and we were just like, what just happened, dude? We talked about that for like weeks on end of what Philip's dad did to that kid, and just nothing ever happened to it. We never saw those kids again. So that's pretty much the end of the story, to be honest. There wasn't much after that happened. Like I said, he just walked inside like nothing ever happened. If you guys have watched to this point, definitely leave a comment down below. Let's comment Philip's throwdown just to let me know that you guys watched to the end of the video, and let's be sure to dominate that like button to 150. If it's not there yet, crush it. If it's already there, still crush it. And remember, if we don't get to 150 likes, I'm going to sell the cat on the black market, okay? Mr. Fluffles will not survive on the black market, okay, guys? Save a life today. Hit the like button. Oh, what's that? Mr. Fluffles, out of complete gratitude of you saving his life, if you hit that like button, he is going to fly to your house on a private jet, give you a high five. This is the best part. I don't think you're ready. He's going to leave the private jet at your house, and you get to keep it. That is a free high five from Mr. Fluffles the cat and a free private jet. How can you pass that opportunity up? You better have already smashed that like button, and it better already be at 150 likes, because if not, Mr. Fluffles will never high-five another human being again. You don't want that. Alright guys, that's pretty much going to do it. If you guys enjoyed, definitely like, subscribe, and comment down below for Christian. He will be returning tomorrow. And once again, Christian, thank you for the opportunity to post to your channel. I really appreciate it, dude. And that's pretty much it. I will see you guys over on my channel. If you guys want to check it out, I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one.